What's going on, y'all? Y'all let me know y'all can hear me. I'm just looking at something real quick and see what's gonna happen. So just looking at seeing what's gonna happen. Look like everything running good so far right now. I don't think that was YouTube that time. I think that's this software that I'm using. Maybe got some bugs up in it. They need to do another update. But we'll see in a minute. Okay, so you can't hear me. Good, good. All right, so y'all can hear me. So let me give it a couple more minutes, see what it's gonna do. Look like it's holding steady right now. Can you see me clear? Is the video blurry? Nah, I don't use no Android. Nah, I very rarely go live on my phone unless I'm just goofing off or something. So how's the video looking? Is it looking good or is it looking choppy or how's the video looking? Okay, the video is fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that was YouTube that time. I think it's this crazy ass software. I just need to update itself. Stuff like that. All right, so got that up. All right. So look like we in the good right now. So let me see if I can do this again. Let's try it again and see can I give y'all a real quick show because I'm not gonna be on here for long. I gotta get out of here in a minute. All right, guys. Thanks to Lexi Rose. She's in chat room right now, and shout out to good Tina, Jessica. What's going on? Melissa, what's going on? Phyllis, what's going on? Lexi in the building. Elizabeth, what's going on? So, all right. Y'all know we did a show yesterday. I did a show with Dr. Dub. Man, I love that show. I just got to watch the replay earlier. And I got to do more shows like that. We talk about the human trafficking down there in Bakersfield. Well, like we got more than that going on down there right now because we got little young thugs out here who want to be sexual predators. Not only that, of course, they young robbers and shit like that. So the story we got going on right now is a woman was helping a young man out by giving him a ride. And after he got to Bakersfield, for what the story is going to tell you, he decided that he wanted to sexual assault this woman. All right. Then what you're gonna hear, the car that he claimed he crashed was a stolen car. So I was like, wow, this story is all kind of crazy or whatnot. So it's real down there in Bakersfield. It's getting real down there. So let's try this again, guys. And everything looking fine right now. So let's try this again and have a listen to what the hell is going on down there in Bakersfield.
Samaritan became the victim of a sexual assault when she offered to give a young man a ride after his vehicle crashed on the 99. Sometime in the morning on Saturday, a woman was driving on the 99 freeway when she saw a teenage boy had crashed his vehicle. According to BPD, once they got to Bakersfield, the teenager sexually assaulted the woman. Police say the California Highway Patrol located the suspect's vehicle and determined it to be stolen during a carjacking in the Los Angeles area. Further investigation led officers to Valley Plaza just after 11:30 a.m. yesterday, and that's where they found the teenager and took him into custody. The victim is in stable condition, and as for the suspect, police say due to his age, his name will not be released. He is being charged with several felonies, including sexual assault and kidnapping. BPD says there may be additional victims. Take a look at your screen. Detectives are asking for the person driving this vehicle to contact BPD immediately at 327-7111.
So, because of his age, they would not release his name. So I'm assuming he's somewhere between.
Kelly Clarkson is daytime television's newest.
He's somewhere between 12 and 14, if I'm not mistaken. He's somewhere between 12 and 14. I don't think he could be no younger than that. Or probably 15. Let's go so far as say 15. So that's why they're not releasing his name. But that's a damn shame. Again, did I just do a story not too long ago? Matter of fact, a few days ago, where the 15-year-old girl got stabbed by a younger girl, who had a knife. And y'all heard how foul-mouthed them girls was. I mean, just talking all kind of stuff that you would damn near think they was adults with baby voices. You hear all of that shit that's going on because you know what the man said, the detective said. It starts with you, the parents. Y'all had to fix this. Y'all had to step in. Y'all had to teach your children. But if we have to step in, we will. And then he goes on to say how, curfew need to be enforced, which a lot of you agree with that. Which I agree with that too. Curfew needs to be enforced. But that's where a lot of us is slacking at as adults. Things are not being enforced. We're just, again, we got a lot of people just letting these kids run rampant and do whatever the hell they want to do. All right. Now, again, if y'all paid attention when I played that news clip, it said that it may be more victims that this young man has done this to. It may be more victims he'd done this to. So what's going on in these neck of the woods? And for him to be that brave enough to try to sit up here and sexually assault grown women, he bold as hell. Now I want to know, since they say they can't release his name because of how young he is, I wonder how long they're going to hold him. And if he has been found that he's done this to other women, what can you really do to him? I would like to know that. And that's a damn shame. So you got a young man, not only a thug, he's a robber, and he's a sexual predator. All right? And this story was back in January the 30th. And it was updated day before yesterday. And the good old Brian Wayne put this story out. And this is what it says. The Bakersfield Police Department is investigating a sexual assault that allegedly occurred Saturday morning. According to BPD, a woman was acting as a good Samaritan when she picked up a teenage boy along Highway 99 near Interstate 5 after he crashed his vehicle in that area. The woman told the police the boy sexually assaulted her when they arrived in Bakersfield. According to BPD, officer arrested the boy near Valley Plaza Mall at about 11:34. A California Highway Patrol officer located the crashed vehicle and determined it was stolen during a carjacking in Los Angeles Police Department jurisdiction. The minor was charged with sexual assault, robbery, carjacking, false imprisonment, kidnapping, aggravated assault, criminal threats, and providing false information to the police. Now, this part right here gets me, providing false information to the police. Because we all in high emotions on this Orrin and Orson West case. And a lot of us feel that the West are lying to the police. And not only that, just lied to the public and lied to the mom about what happened to these boys. So I see it right here. He's in trouble for providing false information. So if that's the case with the West, then why aren't they being charged for providing false information, which clearly we see that the information was totally false that they gave, because don't nothing add up what the fuck they saying. Nothing is adding up what they saying. So how can this young man who tried to do this to an older woman, he's in trouble because he gave false information, but the West are not in trouble because the bullshit information that they gave? I don't understand this. I'm puzzled on that one. All right? But again, I want y'all to hear what this young man did. They're not even saying his age right now. He's already charged with sexual assault, robbery, carjacking, false imprisonment, kidnapping, aggravated assault, and criminal threats. So again, I'm going to say this again. I have people come and say to me, what can a young person do to a grown person? Again, you want to ask me that question again? Because this young man did a whole lot for him to be young. He did a whole lot. So again, these young motherfuckers got the mindset to do it. And they want to fuck or kill you or do whatever the hell they want to do to you. They can do it. So stop asking that dumbass question. Because he was able to do it. Why can't the other ones do it? And that's a dumbass question. Especially the young motherfuckers that catch you off guard. Seriously, they can catch you off guard. They really can fuck you up. And that's what happened to her. She got caught off guard. I say, this is why I understand why people be like, hey, I used to help people, but once that happened to me, bro, I left motherfuckers alone. You can't help motherfuckers that don't want to be helped. Amen? I stopped helping motherfuckers. I started letting people borrow money. I started letting motherfuckers borrow my car. I started letting motherfuckers borrow my CDs. I know we let motherfuckers borrow CDs. You might wait to say you gave it to them, but they not going to get them back at all. I used to do everything. I just stopped fucking with people now. And then you hear people say, well, you can't put everybody in the same box. That's true. I get that. But when you get burned so many times, you can't help but to put everybody in that same box. Amen? You may not be the person who's in that category. But to save myself for having an issue with you so you won't fall in that category, I choose not to help you either. And you may need help bad, but I choose not to fuck with you either. That way, we can't have no bad blood from here on out. If our friendship is good, we're going to keep it like that. Amen? We're going to keep it like that. So, nothing against you. You just caught me at a time that I'm just through fucking with people like that. How many of y'all feel me when I say that? How many of y'all feel me when I say that? Nothing against you. You just caught me now at a place that I don't fuck with people like that no more. How many of y'all agree with me? And you got these little motherfuckers like this man who did this. You got people say, he a teenager, man. Everybody know. Fuck him. Fuck him. Did he think about that when he stole that person's car? Did he think about that when he tried to get this woman coochie? Did he think about that when he kidnapped her? Did he think about that when he made threats? Hell no. Fuck him. Fuck him. You can't show sympathy for people who is not willing to show sympathy for the life of others. Amen? Amen? You just can't. So fuck them. And I know that's bad to say because y'all hear me doing these stories, but fuck them. You got to ask me to care for somebody when this young man didn't care for shit that he did. And this is horrible. And I guarantee you, he's somewhere between 12 and 15 years old. Somewhere up in there. And already got a mindset of raping grown women. Already got the mindset of raping grown women. And I even said that about grown women who said they're raping these young boys. I say the same thing about y'all. Fuck them. Fuck them. You didn't care enough about that young man for his sanity. You didn't care about that young man that you may give him an STD. All right? You didn't care about that young man at all before you start doing that shit that you did to him. So fuck you too. I can't have no sympathy for you. All right? Unless you tell me the young man put a gun to your head and made you rape him, that's the only way I can believe it. But how many stories you got there coming out like that? I don't know. I ain't heard none. But it goes all across the board with me. So fuck it. You came at a spot. I don't fuck with y'all like that no more. Here's the type of person I am now. If I give you anything, it's going to be for the heart. You ain't got to pay shit back. All right? Or you're going to earn it. Meaning, I'm going to give you a chore to do. And when you get that money, we both satisfied. Take out the trash, rake up leaves, take out my garbage, anything. You earned that little few bucks because you did something and you got the money in return. We both satisfied. Go on by your business. Go on by your business. Huh? Huh? You scratched my back and I scratched yours. You did a chore for me. You got paid. Bada bing, bada boom. We're done. We're done. Because that way, you can't come ask me for something and I gave it to you. If I just give it to you and you didn't earn it, what that's going to do is open the door for you to keep coming back and asking me for shit. You're going to have a problem every damn time when I give you something from the kindness of my heart. First, you need $5 to put some gas in your car to go home. That $5 going to turn into $15 because you need something to eat. All right, cool. That $15 going to turn into $25 because you got this going on. 25 going to turn into 50 and so on and so on, because now all of a sudden that I gave you something from the kindness of my heart, you got fucking problems now. Trust me, I'd have been through that. Had somebody do that to me. Had somebody do that to me. Always a fucking problem. I need this, I need that. And I kept giving it because I thought, hey, this money I can make back. So it ain't hurting me none. But I had to sit back and realize, every time I give you something for one thing, you got another problem come up. How's you having all these problems and you able-bodied? Let me say it again. How you have all these problems and you able-bodied? You work just like I do. How you having all these problems all of a sudden, but you weren't having all these problems before you met me? Amen? Amen? So again, I advise anybody to do that. Somebody want to get some money from you, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Make them earn it. And I guaranteed you, when you make them earn it, they won't ask you for shit else because they don't want to work for it. That's why they ask you for it in the first place. A lot of them don't want to work for it. But at the same time, though, I hope this young man do get himself together because he got some missing keys somewhere where he doing this at an early age, and I hate that. He got some missing screws somewhere where he doing this at an early age. I hope he do get it together because I hate to see these youngins in this era fall down that rabbit hole where all their life, all they doing is getting in trouble. That's not good right now. That's not good at all. All right. What up, Great Works? What's going on? How you doing? Long time. How you doing? So anyway, guys, thanks to Lexi. She the one sent me this story. And she sent it to me at the right time because what's going on down there in Bakersfield right now. Things that going on right now. This is crazy. So now not only human trafficking, but you got sexual predators. But then again, you got sexual predators everywhere. So that's nothing you just can't get by, because you got sexual predators everywhere. But it's just sad that it's the young generation that's doing this now, trying to kidnap grown people and sexualize them. That's a motherfucking ridiculous. That's a motherfucking ridiculous, for real, So again, when I do stories like these, guys, understand, I wanted children at one, not children, I wanted a child. I wanted a young girl at one point in time. But the more I do these stories, the more I'm glad that I don't have any children because I'm going to hurt a motherfucker over my child. I don't give a damn. I don't have a record. I'm clean as a fucking whistle. But for my baby, I will catch that fucking charge for you fucking with my child. And I'm assuming everybody would be like that. You fucking with their children. Leave folks' children alone. All right? Our babies ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Ain't got nothing to do with it. All right? Fuck that shit. Hey, High Priest. So you listen to me with your husband, or just something y'all talked about Pryor. She said, my husband has a, hey Sheila, I see you. She said, my husband has a great point. He said, sometimes you have to pay people to make them go away, like people who aren't really there for you or on your relationship, but rather what you can offer them. You know what? Whoever y'all paid, it's a blessing they went away. But a lot of people down here in Memphis, these motherfuckers wait till you get paid because they think you get paid. That's they pay, you get paid. You know, so y'all paid them or gave them some money to leave y'all alone. That's amazing that they left y'all alone. That's amazing because you got a lot of people that won't leave you alone. All right? You got a lot of them they won't. Once you give them something, it opens the door for them to keep coming to you saying, I need. But they would never come to you and say, hey, Chris, you done stuff for me. What can I do for you now? Or any of y'all in the chat room, had anybody y'all helped? Have y'all ever had anybody say, you know what? You'd have done so much for me. What can I do for you now? What can I do for you now? Well, you need a sandwich. You need some supplies in the house. You know, what can I do for you? I don't have much, but you have helped me in my time of need. You know, so what can I do for you? And you got some that's out there like that. They will do that. You've done so much for me. What can I do for you now? I don't have much. They'll let you know I don't have much, but I want to do something. So what do you need? You want a meal? What's up? You want a drink? What's up? You need some supplies in the house? You know, you need your grass cut? You know, you need $15. You need some gas money? What can I do for you? And we have more people that do agree with you scratch my back and I scratch yours, the world will be a better place. But unfortunately, more people, it's all about giving. It's all about taking versus giving. And I'm pretty much sure everybody can agree with that. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for joining me for the show. I got to get on out of here. But before I go, I listened to a lot of y'all. I went to Walgreens last night. And I went and bought some of this Tiger Balm, the Ormint, the Ultra Strength. And this stuff works like a fucking charm. I don't know what is so different about this and the other stuff. I rubbed this son of a bitch on my shoulder, my arm last night. It done numbed up everything that I got going on in my arm and my shoulder. It's numb. I can still feel it. But it don't hurt as near as bad as I was having months or weeks prior. This shit works. Tiger Balm. This shit works. A little expensive, but this shit do work. Wow, this shit works. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. Let me get on out of here. I love y'all. I will be back tonight if I can, because I want to talk about this young girl who got pepper sprayed. And I want to talk about this story about the man who killed his family because they told him to get off his ass, get a job or something like that. I don't understand this young generation, but when you got parents who y'all just let them just do whatever hell they want, then what do you expect to get in return? But we'll talk about that later. I'm your man, Chris Storms. I'm out. Peace.